Yo, 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 Big Kish back up in here. They said Drake just destroyed ASAP Rocky, man. I don't know if this is the same story of the reaction we just did a little while back, but they said Drake just threw some shots at ASAP Rocky, or I don't know, but the title reads ASAP Rocky gets destroyed by Drake. I bet you it's because he's jealous that he got Riri Prego again. That's what it is. Before we get into that, y'all already know we promoting right now. Just published my book, Street Dad, Geek Dad, Avoiding the Manufactured Mindset. Go pick that up. We need this in the communities, y'all. Y'all please go and support Big Kish. You know what I'm saying? But that link is in the description as well. For you to go support and purchase the book. Appreciate everybody that's been supporting. But yeah, I'm gonna leave a link in the description for the video. Y'all know I don't like holding y'all. Without further ado, let's get it.
What's poppin', y'all? As disappointed as I am by ASAP Rocky, and y'all know, Rocky is historically one of my favorite rappers, top 5 to come out of the 2010s era. Not top 5 all time. Although, when it comes to who I play the most, he might be up there, actually. But Drake's song, Family Matters, is just proving to age better and better every day, because Rakim, in this case, ASAP Rocky, who was named after the legendary Rakim from Eric B. and Rakim, for those that didn't know that, it's most know that from back in the day, but there are some new fans that probably don't know that. What do we get a report of? Oh, Rocky's having another kid with Rihanna. I think,
here it is. Here it is. He's jealous. He's jealous.
She's pregnant with their third child. And this is on the back of Rocky beating a historic case, the shooting case against A$AP Rocky, who faded into not just irrelevance, but it's almost like he went under Patrick Starr's rock, which he should, after an embarrassing performance like that. Like, you couldn't even tell properly. You couldn't even point out your mans properly. That's embarrassing. And the bars that Drake delivered were, rock him talking ish again, gas cause you hit my BM first, do the math who I was hitting then. And the BM he's talking about is, we got to give Drake credit too. He put his BM like underneath, I don't know how much money he's giving her. I don't know who he's got watching her. I think there's an element of money and fear involved. I don't think money's enough. So I think he put the fear of God in her. Like, yo, you better just shut up, stay out of the way, not let anybody see you, or else some other things will happen. And if you're able to do that, then we'll make sure you're taken care of. I think that's similar to what what the arrangement was. Because ain't no way she's going to have another kid. I don't think Drake, that doesn't look good on Drake. And you see how infrequently we see her. When was the last time you saw her? I can't recall. And we see Drake and Adonis together quite often. And he goes on to say, I ain't even know you rap still because they only talking about your fit again. And then he was talking about when Drake's BM, who was apparently getting hit by every rapper left and right, including Drake, and he just accidentally got her pregnant because he did not want that kid. And, well, he didn't want that kid. Let's be fair here. And can you blame him? He's like, man, there's no way. I know 20 other dudes that hit her in the same 18-month span, and it's going to be my kid? No way I end up with that kind of luck. Well, Drake was so fortunate to end up with so many, not lucky breaks during his career, but the good fortune of having a good sustained career that some bad luck had to happen eventually. So, he did all those tests, and then he got back positive.
How many tests y'all think Drake did? Are you sure, Doc? Are you sure? Little man came out. Is it true? Are you a bad man?
That is indeed your kid. I mean, you just look at him, that's his kid. Either that or Blake Griffin's kid. So he was telling Rocky, like, yeah, you hit that, because Rocky did drop that in a bar. I think it was at Rolling Loud that he previewed it to. And he's saying, well, while you was hitting her, a bum, I was hitting Rihanna. Now, this is where... Listen, attention, this is just some history. We're not going to go too deep into the meat watching. Super pause on that. Rihanna was in that music video with A$AP Rocky. I think it was Fashion Killer, however long ago. That was, 2010? So I don't know if Drake was with Rihanna before or after that, because I'm thinking that's the inception of Rihanna and Rocky's relationship, and it just didn't materialize after that. Anyway, he goes on to say, I ain't even know you rap still because they only talking about your fit again. Probably gotta have a kid again before you think of dropping any ish again. Even when you do drop, they gonna say you should have modeled because it's mid again. And these are bars, because what happened? What was the first thing that Rocky premiered after he got out of the courtroom? The next day, he premiered a new Ray-Ban deal. And he's not just a model for the Ray-Ban deal. He's like creative director. He's some higher.
But hey, look, you get in where you fit in. If he's marketable, if he make more money selling clothes and outfits and all of that than he do rapping, hey, that's your lane. You got too many people jumping in everybody else's lane. You need to find your lane, stick to your lane. This is A$AP Rocky's lane. He make money putting on shoes and, doing dress up and all of that. It is what it is.
Up role in getting Ray-Bans popping again. That's why they hired him. They're like, hey, look, we need Ray-Bans popping for the audience and demographic that you have cultural cachet in. And we're here to pay you for that. That's what it is, not just a regular campaign. And he's off to do that. I guess they're trying to get it in with the Cartiers and the Pradas. I guess those are kind of popular in hip-hop. Chanel, I don't think Chanel shades are that popular, but I know Pradas have been moving. So a clip at the Met Gala shows Rihanna pregnant with her third child with Rocky. And this is, I don't know if the word is sad, but Rocky did drop a song, I think. He didn't drop Don't Be Dumb. It's been, 2 months since that? We're not getting any anticipation for... The anticipation is dead for a new Rocky project. The whole you got off of this case hype is gone. We gave you spare time. Now, granted, if you had beat this case maybe 7 years ago, you'd probably have a longer runway to be able to get this plane off.
So they saying A$AP Rocky ain't dropping that music. It keep being held up. But hey, the fans ain't purchasing your music. They ain't purchasing your music. If clothes and you doing dress up is the deal, that's what you're gonna have to do. But Drake is dissing him in this verse right here, y'all. Say you gonna have a kid again. Did he predict it? Did he predict his own downfall? Yeah, he doing a lot of he can only predict negativity. Drake ain't predicting no positivity.
Off the ground, but the runways get shorter and shorter as time goes on. Like when Bobby Shmurda came out, we gave him a solid 6 to 9 months, but that was pre-TikTok era. So, pre-TikTok dominance era. As of now, what the hell's going on? And then this is the worst thing about this argument, because you get Drake haters, not Rocky fans. People that enjoy Rocky music are not making this argument. They are Drake haters. They're making the argument like, yo, he's winning. He got Rihanna pregnant again. Listen, we don't care that he gets Rihanna pregnant. The reason why you even care about A$AP Rocky or know about A$AP Rocky is because of music. Unless you're some kind of like super out of the way normal pop fan that's like, oh, who's that? That's Rihanna's boyfriend. You know about A$AP Rocky and you care about anything that A$AP Rocky is doing because of his music. And music and fashion kind of go together. If he was like, for example, y'all don't care what Kenneth Petty has going on. You're not like, oh yeah, he impregnated what's her name? Nicki Minaj. No, you don't care. You guys call him, well, you don't call him a bum or a loser, but you just don't care what he does. You're not like, yeah, he's winning. You're not talking about that consistently. So it's a cope. It's a cope that Drake haters try to say that, yo, Rocky's getting her pregnant, he's winning. And the only reason that the people actually do believe in their heart of hearts that Rocky is winning is because they would do the same thing. So they're unaccomplished, they're untalented, and their greatest achievement in the world would be getting a celebrity like Rihanna pregnant. So that's why they aspire to that. But I, and many others, including Drake, I believe, have higher regard for A$AP Rocky and look at him like, yo, you dropped some great music. What the hell happened to you? You've been relegated to just showing up as a side piece. And let's keep it a stack. A$AP Rocky was a +1 to Rihanna. Met Gala, you think if A$AP Rocky was not dating Rihanna, do you think he would have been invited to the Met Gala this year? I want to say no, but he's so involved and has so many connections and is tapped in with so many people in the fashion.
Yeah, you got to look at the A$AP mob. They been into art and stuff like that. Even with what's his name? Down to my socks like Big and Pop, baby. He's into art. I forget what's his name. A$AP Ferg. He's into art and stuff like that. So I know they you know what I'm saying, it rubbed off on him or vice versa, or they just came together. Like they like art. So I can't say that, I mean, he ain't the only one at the Met Gala. There's other people.
Industry that I think they would have brought him on anyway, especially with that Ray-Ban deal. I think Ray-Ban would have sponsored his seat there. But if it wasn't for the Ray-Ban deal, he's not him. That's really all there is to it. And at a point, A$AP Rocky was him. And I was on the supportive end of that. Now, will A$AP Rocky's new music be getting listened to? Abso-effing-lutely. Well, 100% I will be listening to that. And I hope for it to be great, but I just wanted better. It's one of those things where you want better for someone than they want better for themselves. It's like you ever got a homie, he just got no job, and then you think it's yourself like, yo, I could get you this job, I could hook you up with this job. Maybe you do hook him up with a job, and then he's putting on a terrible performance at the job, showing up late, high, and he's messing up your reputation because the person you talk to help him get that job is like, yo, you put me onto this dude that's not even doing the job properly. And then now
that goes with that saying, you could lead a dog to the well, but you can't. You could lead a dog to the water, but you can't make him drink it. Y'all let me know if you ever wanted something more than that person ever. Well, you ever wanted something for somebody more than they wanted for themselves. A lot of us go through stuff like that. People just don't want it, whatever it is.
It looks bad on you. So there are certain people that or for example, like you give him some recommendations on what he can do, and then he doesn't even listen or change his life in any particular way. That's how I'm feeling with A$AP Rocky right now. It's like, man, if he doesn't want it as bad as we want it for him, why are we even putting in the effort anymore? And at a certain point, it's got to just get to clowning. And that's why I'm rocking with this Drake. Let's talk about how Drake Family Matters has aged very, very well.
You just flipped on your man. A$AP Rocky, his favorite rapper, he ain't rocking with Drake like that. He flipped on him. Damn. Look, A$AP Rocky just want his hair braided, man. That's it. That's all he wants. All he wants is his hair braided with his golds in his mouth. That's all he care about.
Well, I mean, it was always a great song. I've said that from the moment it released. But with A$AP Rocky, these bars aged magnificently. Because what's the last A$AP Rocky song you guys can remember where you're like, yo, that was hard. That had some sticking power. I'm willing to say YG had a song more recently that had more sticking power than A$AP Rocky. It is what it is, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Do you have any hope for A$AP Rocky, or do you think that he's just going to be a stay at home? You can't even.
All he do is look. If he wanted to do the rapping stuff, bro, all he do is got to hit his wife up. Look, purchase me some fire beats. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, purchase me a couple. You know what I mean? 12 tracks. It ain't nothing for him to come back out. He could pop back out. It's just that when you pop out as an artist and you do all this music, you got to go on a promotion campaign. You got to go do interviews. And you got to be on time. You got to go do shows. You got to be everywhere. You a father of what? 3, 4 kids? These are baby. These are churn. Why do that? And your wife already getting the bag, just support her. You know what I'm saying? Just get in where you fit in. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And you doing your stuff on the side. So it ain't like you ain't bringing nothing in. You bringing bread in. You got your modeling stuff going. You put it on your outfits and all that. You know what I mean?
Say a stay-at-home husband because they're not even married. And this is the thing, like she's playing the game like, yeah, I'm gonna make sure I'm not marrying this dude. If anything happens, I don't want a situation where he takes half of my stuff. And it's not like Rocky's struggling for money or anything like that, but he's
not staying at home. You know what I'm saying? He's not staying at home. But those are the type of guy, that's the type of guy she like. You know what I mean?
Played in the manner that most of these really, really successful male celebrities are being told to behave. Now, do they end up behaving like that? No, 99.9% of the time they end up getting married for whatever reason. Rihanna, in this case, she's showing them how to do it. So shout out to Rihanna in this scenario. She's getting what she wants, which is kids. And I don't think she cares too much for Rocky's career, but unfortunately we do. So Rihanna, like, come on. You don't got to give us music.
Do Rocky care about Rocky's career, his rap career? Do Rocky care about his rap career? Or is he content with putting on his outfits, walking up and down the runway, and coming home? What do Rocky want? Is Riri happy with that? If she happy with it, you can't tell a man how to operate his family.
It's not that we're good off Rihanna. We would appreciate some new Rihanna music, but she left on a home run with Auntie. She's doing her thing. Rocky, it's not like Rocky has his own fashion brand that's one of the top 10, 15 brands on the market. He's just a tool for other brands. So if Rocky had a fashion brand of his own, then I would understand. He went to a new field and he committed himself to it. Like, let's say Kanye West and Yeezy. So Ye is able to do Yeezy. He's able to have kids and he's able to drop classics at the same time. We're talking about like Father Stretch.
But you see what he going through with his children, though. He writing in all the songs, y'all took my children away. A$AP Rocky, he's with his children every day. I be seeing him at the park and all that, on the swings. Seesaw. Know what I mean? Sliding on the slide. The metal joint that burn your legs up in the summertime. All that. So, hey, look, Ye ain't able to, y'all took my kids away from me.
My hands. So why can't Rocky do it? Come on now. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you enjoyed.
Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah, that's what I think. I think if they already got their family how it's supposed to be, and he put on his outfit, she do her perfume, her joint, that joint smell good. Everybody running around saying Rihanna is the best smelling in the hip hop game, besides Oprah and them. They got deals. They good. They good. Now, it's for the fans wanting to hear the music. He ain't coming out with it. What you gonna do? Nothing. You can't do nothing. So, hey, look, I'm gonna leave a link in the description. Look like Drake done caught a win. Look like Drake done caught a win with well, it ain't even no win. You predicted something, and he's putting the babies in the belly, and he's winning. You not winning. You just predicted another man winning with the girl you want to be with. So really, you're just jealous. You knew that he was going to get out and put one in her. Yeah, you mad. Drake mad. So this is really this ain't no Drake one video. This is a Drake jealous video. That's what this is. Y'all go cop Street Dad, Geek Dad, Avoiding the Manufactured Mindset. It's available on Amazon, and the link is in the description. Y'all please go support the man. Go and support it. We need books like this in our household. We need books like this in our household. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Big Kish signing out. I'm going, y'all.